Uh, Guys, welcome back. It's been a while. Or, no, it hasn't. I just made like 15 videos before this one. But all I gotta say is, does this make me sound better? But yeah. Now, today I will be showing you 10 different ways on how to to help yourself when you're really upset. Way number 1. First, find an empty notebook that has not that many pages, but a range between 20 to 30. And then on each page, always skip one page before you go to the next and put why I'm upset. And then that's how you can make a list of why you're upset. And always make sure, if you're a kid and you're doing this, go over them with your parents so they could try to help you figure out why you're upset too, and try to fix all these problems that you've written down. If you're an adult, then find a local counselor in your area, or someone who does therapy. I suggest a counselor though, and take that list to them and they could help you. And maybe even if you don't really have that much to say, you could just make a scale like I did on my first time ever doing this to show how much you're happy. I suggest go tens or ones. It depends on what you want to do, but you could do it however you want, which I already did it twice before, actually 3 times before, and I honestly went over it with my mom, and she's been trying to fix all these problems. Here, I don't like this in the shot. I'm gonna bring it over here to try to hide it a little bit. Okay, I almost dropped it. It'll only be in the shot a little bit. And then this is my little trash bin. I'm gonna keep it right here. Step number two is try to talk to your parents or one of your family members or guardians. And then what you could do is, of course, try to talk over with them of why you're upset or why you're mad or angry, and or sad. And of course, it would help you a lot because you could reflect on what you've talked about and try to remember what you talked about, so you could have reasons why you're upset. So let's say someone asks you why you're upset. You could just say those reasons that you went over with your parent or guardian or relative. And that's obviously the easiest thing, kind of, because I've done many of these things before and they've worked a little, but there's still stuff always to practice on when you get mad or something and it involves your parents, your relatives, your guardians, anything like that. Number 3. Dress. So basically, this one isn't as helpful, but it's kind of helpful. Let's say, so basically all you need is a little jar. This wouldn't be good enough unless you cut what you're gonna need for this, but it might actually work. So basically what you do is take popsicle sticks and you write down solutions on them and put them in the jar, and you can print out a label for the jar and make it solutions to our problems. And you could honestly use this for when you're bored, when you're mad or sad, or stuff like that. And all you need to do is write down different solutions on the popsicle sticks. So whenever you get mad or sad, you could pull a solution, and that might help you a little, because I've tried it at some of my schools, and they've kind of worked. Not to say that, honestly, they're even more helpful than the rest. And this could be a whole family thing too, especially for the are you kidding me, Nana? But yeah, this could be a whole all person family thing that you could do, and it helps a lot, and it also keeps you guys busy or stalled or whatever you would want to call it, because basically it's just stuff to do, especially in those different situations. I'm trying to fix this, but I don't want it in the shot, and I don't know how to get it out of the shot. Okay, there, and then, okay. And number 4, 4, 4, cuatro, 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 4. So, number 4. Basically, this one could be in some ways complicated, but basically what it is, I dropped my microphone. Basically what it is what you could do is, now this actually happened to me one time, so go to your friends and talk about it, and especially because they're your friends, they know how you are, so they know what you'd like to do. They could give you suggestions of what to do to keep you away from whatever's getting you upset. If it's something that you like to do that's getting you upset, and your friends suggest that, just tell them, I've tried it, but it's getting me even more upset. And they could give you a lot more options, trust me, because honestly, your friends should be the people you spend most time with besides your family members and your family and stuff. But honestly, this could be super duper helpful. And honestly, if I were you, I would do it a lot more often, especially with friends I spend the most time with, because they know me a lot and they should know how I am, how I act, and what I like to do. Especially considering if you're a sports player, that would help you a lot. And I'm trying to fix something. Oh, yeah, that may be the reason. How is it not? Then we fix that. Oh, sorry guys, I'm just trying to fix my table because it's just not. It's getting me so upset. Sorry guys, I'm just like, I've been kind of sick lately. Number 5, 5, 5, 5. Cinco, cinco, 5, 5, cinco. So, cinco, 5. Number 5. You could buy things, but not too many things. Stuff that you like, that you know could possibly be stress relieving. I mean, we all like to use stuff that is stress relieving, especially even if you're a kid. It just helps you get away from like arguments that you have with your friends and stuff like that. It's really, really super helpful. Like for me, my friends get me upset sometimes, especially my friend that lives right next door to me that way. she gets me upset a lot, and that's only because she doesn't really know how I act. But at the same time, she does, especially considering she hurts my feelings a lot. And sometimes it could be really aggravating, and to where the point that I just want to get away from her and go do something that I like, that I really want to do. And for me, that's playing with slime. Basically, playing with slime for me is like going to Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, except it's a slime factory. Yeah. But that's what I like to do when I want to get away from my friends and I'm mad at them. And the funny thing about it is I kind of like stress poke my slimes, and it really relieves my stress a lot. And honestly, it's really helpful. And my friends, they usually, well, only one of my friends goes to my door, but the others go to my window, and that's how I know to go to my door and let them in. And if, let's say, I'm stress poking and they come over, I'll just be like, it's not the right time to come over. I'll go play with you a little bit later. And they actually really understand, surprisingly. And the girl that lives right next to me, she honestly kind of really doesn't understand that, and it kind of gets me mad, and it aggravates me a lot, so I just stress poke and kind of like ignore her. And yeah, that's how bad it could get for me. Now time for number 6. I don't, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So, basically, for number 6, this one is kind of obvious to some people who like taking naps. But take a nap. And what I mean by take a nap is take a nap with your favorite pillow. This is one of my favorite pillows. It's the Itchy and Scratchy Show pillow from Universal Studios. I absolutely love it, but this isn't the only pillow that I love using. I have another one that says POW, or I think it's WOW, and then it has a zipper on the back that you zip, and then you pull the stuff out, and it turns into a dog. But this is my favorite pillow, and I don't really use it though because it sheds a lot. But I take it with me on the go. Like, let's say we're traveling to Florida, which I am. I'm going to take that with me to sleep on the plane. Sorry. But yeah, take a nap with your favorite pillow, because not only it sets you at ease and you're doing something with your favorite pillow, and you're using it for something that will just let you forget about it, but it actually kind of helps, because to know that it's your favorite pillow, you kind of just forget while you're taking a nap that what even happened and how you got upset and stuff. But if that doesn't work, then definitely number 7 will work. And I don't know why. I'm going to take some of these off right now. Or no, I'm going to take them off tonight when I go to bed. But yeah. And I'm gonna leave off of 6 and make another video for 7. So I love you guys. Bye, my red mountain.